Which one we looking at? Both?
Have fun.
Okay.
Which one we looking
Two
at?
shot.
2 shot? Okay.
John shot.
That's John.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. You can't see these. You can see these on the table, can't you?
No, it don't make no difference.
I know.
Both of us got cards.
Yeah. I mean, I need these because I need to make sure I'm good.
So,
Cause I know
Oh, go back live, Rachel. Sonny said she want to see it. She on our page.
What?
Yo, Facebook, ain't you?
I'm about to go on live.
Oh, okay.
He finna put it on.
Put it on
he finna
Facebook, okay.
stream it, yeah. Yeah, he going on live from there.
Tune in, y'all, for the Mindful Mix podcast. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. It's called the Mindful Mix podcast. Johnny Blaze and
Your girl Rachel Cash Talks. Y'all know who it is. What's up?
yep, there you go. What up, though, y'all?
Cash Talks in the building.
And Jason Lawson.
Jason Lawson. Lawson's
Production.
Video Productions.
Production,
okay,
y'all.
let's get it.
Y'all need to tap into him. Tell him
Tap
we
in.
sent y'all.
tell them to call y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can call us.
We hook y'all up.
You know the man.
We sure plug you. So if you got a podcast going on, if you got a video you want to shoot,
Yeah.
cameraman, commercials,
Mm-hmm.
anything y'all want to do, man, we got somebody for y'all.
Girly videos?
Girly videos, whatever. He old school,
I
y'all.
don't know what.
Because he said girly videos.
Hey, he said what he said.
So
He said
tap
what he
in with my man. Tap in with me and I'll plug y'all with him. He the best in the business. He got everything y'all need, man.
Except for the birthday's sake. So just don't let me go live until I put the description in.
Okay, so just tag John.
Um,
So at John Williams, it should pop right up.
Mhm.
He right there right in the beginning. He the first person.
Al, what's up, Al?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
He popped right up, didn't he? You can tag yourself in there.
This one is called the Chronicles.
The Chronicles of John
John
Williams.
Williams. I'm gonna give y'all a little history of me.
Yep.
Well, Al, you know my history. You grew up with me on seminar.
okay.
He might not know everything.
So
already, I wasn't able to do this before. Now I can.
Okay, cool.
So tell them y'all get ready to go live.
Getting ready to go live, y'all. All the way live. The Mindful Mix podcast in the building.
It's about to go down, y'all. Call in too, y'all. Y'all can call in. It's 313-759-1658.
Nope, 1568. But
Oh, 1568. I'm sorry.
close.
313-759. What's that?
1568.
1568. Call in, man.
All righty, man.
Yeah, I got a
Let's-
Chinese guy doing the right.
No, you can read that good. What is wrong with him?
Y'all can call in at 313-759-1568.
15.
We about to get it going, y'all. The Mindful Mix podcast. And subscribe to the channel for us, y'all. YouTube. We about to get it going.
Okay, we
Today,
Live.
going.
All right.
We got 2 viewers.
Awesome. What's up, y'all?
What up, though?
What's up? Welcome to the Mindful Mix podcast. Today's show is all about our guy, John Williams. Y'all know who it is.
John Williams, Mr. Johnny Blaze.
Was waiting on him to say it.
Right, a.k.a. say Mr. Say Detroit. Let's do it.
That's right. And you know it's your girl Rachel Cash Talks in the building. So it's all about John today. You know, and this has actually been a long time coming because, you know, John has a beautiful story. It's awesome, you know, but also some things that happened to him that, you know, were not so good to get him to the, you know, level and point that he's at right now. So, but before we jump into that, I'm going to read you know, I always have to do a motivational quote.
There you go.
You already know how the Mindful Mix podcast rolls, okay? So, this quote is from Barack Obama, all right? And it says, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the one we've been waiting for. we are the change that we seek. And I think the reason why I chose this today is because, I don't know, it resonates with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like, things that you do and all that, this quote right here really resonates, with you, because all of the great things that you do, the mentorship and all of that. And I've seen it in action, because I've seen you with, young boys and talking to them and mentoring them and just, keeping them on the right track. I've seen that, even being with you such a short time doing this. So we're going to dive right into, and before we dive into it, you guys can always call in, because when you have conversations with people, especially like, a guy like John, you guys can call in and give him some motivation and even, shout him out. It's a contact number. It's 313-759-1568 if you guys want to call in to support.
That's for whoever calls in.
Listen.
What is it?
We're giving away $10.
$10, y'all.
Jason's giving away
that's
$10
if you call in.
The
third caller.
The
third caller get $10.
That is hilarious.
That was crazy.
If you call in, listen, he's giving it away. He's giving away money, $10. That is hilarious.
Right.
All right, yes. So before jumping into you, I have to do this. It has to be done, probably from both of us. We got to shout out our guy, Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shout out Woo. Woo is an amazing guy, and that is a friend of John, but he's also a friend of mine as well now, because he did support us. He actually sponsored our men versus women panel.
Sure did.
And I just want to thank him so much. And say he's one of the best, has one of the best barbershops on the east side of the Detroit, okay? Let me give you, it's the Black Wall Street Grooming Salon. I had to get that right. Okay. I had to get that right before we move forward. And his location is at 14063 Gratiot Avenue. You guys go check him out, because he's amazing. Again, he's a great guy, and we appreciate him for the sponsorship. He's awesome. Thank you so much for everything that you did for us.
Appreciate you, Woo, man. You looking out.
Absolutely.
My man.
Definitely. All right. So let's get into it, John.
Let's dive into it.
So I just want to know, we want to start back from, we're going to go back. I know you had a full journey, but at the tender age of 12 years old is when you lost your mom.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that took you on a journey that's led you all the way up to here. And we got so many things that you do, but I want to start there with, different things that you experienced, challenges and different things in that time of your life.
Well, the first challenge was losing her, losing my mom.
Definitely.
And what tied me into basketball is because a week before I lost my mother, she watched me play basketball.
Yeah.
And I get kind of filled up talking about the story, but she when I used to do like a real good move or whatever, she'd be like, "Oh, go on, Johnny. Yep. So the following week, I ended up losing my mom. And to this day, if I play basketball, I can still hear her say, if I do a good move or shake somebody up, everybody used to call me ankles and all this other stuff. I can still hear my mom say, "Go on, Johnny. Go on, Johnny." So it kind of like tied into one thing,
Yeah.
And basketball kind of kept me out of trouble. It kept me out of a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And so, and I know, like I said, that's what has gotten you here, for sure. And I can tell the emotion when you're talking about it.
Yeah.
I can relate to that, losing my mom as well. But I feel like, that time in your life and her putting you on the track of basketball, took you to another level in your life.
Yeah, it did.
It
It kept me on the straight and narrow. Not only that, her mother, which is my grandmother who raised me, kept me on the straight and narrow. But basketball and my grandma, I don't know where I'd be at right now.
Yeah. How's relationships now with family and different things like that now?
To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna keep it 100 on this because this is the Mindful Mix podcast.
Absolutely.
It seemed like when my grandmother passed, the family kind of like separated.
Yeah.
So we all went our separate ways or whatever. I guess she was the nucleus to keep us all together. So.
Yeah. The grandmothers usually are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I know that again, losing your mom and then your grandmother, took you in and she raised you, and we all know how grandma raised you.
What?
You know what? You said something the other day when we were on another podcast. You were talking about how you felt when you left the house. Tell everybody how you felt when you left the house.
Well, when I left the house, man, that's what I try to teach little guys, man.
Yeah.
You're not just a representation of yourself. You're a representation of who's raising you,
Definitely.
the household you live in. So I just didn't leave the house as John Williams. I left the house as Orbell's son and Armando Williams' grandson. So I carried myself that way, you know.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Yep.
So all of this, so how has the experience been with, family and shaping you into the person that you are today?
Well, without having her, and my neighborhood kind of shaped me into being kind of tough.
Yeah.
So I grew up with thick skin. My grandma was tough on me, my granddaddy was tough on me, and then when I hit the streets, I came up in like a park called Pingree Park. If a lot of people know the park on the east side is Pingree Park.
Yeah.
So I was around everybody. So you name it, it was up at our park.
Definitely.
But it molded me to be stronger, man. I had like thick skin, I kind of, roll with the punches, but I always was respectful because of my grandmother, and I always wanted to make my mom proud. So.
And you have.
Mm-hmm.
You have. You've done so many things.
I tried
Absolutely. How do you prioritize your own well-being and emotional safety? Because, it's a lot of, you have to keep yourself together in order to, move to the next level in your life. But how have you prioritized that?
Wow, that's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. People, man, I'm a people person, honestly.
Yeah.
I get out, talk to people, be around people, playing basketball. I think that kept me grounded my whole life, even at work,
Yeah.
I just, I love talking to people. I love being around people. So that kind of helped me. It grounded me a lot.
Yeah, I'm one of those people, too, that loves to be around people. And I feel like if I am sad or whatever, I prefer to be out around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't stay
in the house.
because the only thing you're going to do is keep thinking. I think being around people is what, kind of keep you going for sure.
Keep you grounded.
Yeah, definitely. And this probably is a tough question, but how do you balance holding on to painful memories while moving forward?
Girl, you got some.
Hey, you already know I'm coming with it, okay?
You coming with it. It don't. I still carry a lot of hurt, pain or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you can't get rid of as you growing up and being around certain stuff, and then you seeing other people have and you not have it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it's tough. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie about that. It's tough. It's hard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a day-to-day thing, and I think you have to always work on it.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not a thing that you stop, I think I've got it together now.
Yeah.
I think it's something that you always have to think about, always have to, balance and different things like that. So, yeah.
I think just being busy. I kept myself busy.
Yeah.
Work, Save Detroit, basketball, I just keep busy. It kind of take over a lot of stuff,
Yeah, let's get into it. Now, you mentioned Save Detroit, and so that was my transition right there. So,
Okay.
talk to us about Save Detroit and how it actually came about.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, because everybody know about it, right?
Yeah,
but talk to them and let them know about, how it all came about, with Save Detroit.
Well, 2007, 2008, I had a partner, man, named Terrence McKay. I can say his name now. I always didn't want to say his name because the stuff is over with now. But, I stopped him from doing something to a guy across the street from my grandmother's house.
Okay.
And at the time, my grandmother didn't like me in the streets messing with stuff, bothering guys. But I knew the guy he was about to do it to, and I knew Terrence. Terrence was like my two-guard in high school. We played basketball together. So I come off the porch. I stopped the incident from happening or whatever. The other guy go in the house, and Terrence, he ended up leaving or whatever. And then later on that day, I get a phone call that, Terrence had got killed in front of his kids.
Yeah.
So, a couple guys went to his funeral, and his funeral was so long, I dozed off at his funeral. And he came to me, the vision came to me at his funeral. And it really wasn't Save Detroit, it was Stopping All Violence Everywhere.
Yeah.
SAVE.
Yeah.
So, what happened was, I wanted to put it on a shirt, a message. I started pitching to people like, man, I want to put this on a shirt.
Yeah.
So I pitched it to my wife. I said, I want to make a design and push this on a T-shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just a message or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but my crazy butt, I made a goofy. That wasn't goofy. Everybody says a nice little logo. I put Save and I put a tiger and I put Detroit on it.
Okay.
That was my very first logo.
Right.
So we go out to Vegas and everybody like, Save Detroit, I like that. Save Detroit, I like that. Where you get that from? I get it from Detroit. So we go on the old side of Vegas, and I guess it was a couple getting married in Vegas or whatever. They started saying, Save Detroit, Save Detroit.
Ooh,
so the missus looked at me and said, John, God gave you something.
Yeah,
You got to put your foot on
absolutely.
it. So from 2008 to 2012, I was trying to push it. People wouldn't support it, like family, friends. People wouldn't, they wasn't buying into it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I kind of laid off for 4 years. And then the missus like, man, John, you know just as many people as, you don't put your vision on somebody else. You got to push it.
Absolutely.
So I said, you know what, design me another shirt. My wife ended up designing this shirt. So I
Yeah.
said, design me a shirt. She said, I'm going to give you 5 and you pick one. She said, everything go off site. So make a long story short, she showed me the first one. I ain't like that one.
Yeah.
She showed me the second one. I'm like, nah, that ain't it.
You was
She
being a
showed
little
me-
picky.
Right. She showed me the third one, and this was the third one.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's it.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I pitched it to my homeboy. This guy used to work at Greektown with me. He a nice looking guy, tall guy. I'm like, I'm gonna need him to post it for me.
Yeah.
Because people around me wouldn't do it. People, my friends and family wouldn't support me at first. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go at him. Now this guy don't know me from Adam. Oh, well, he know me from work. We work at Greektown together.
Yeah.
I say, hey man, Pernell, could you wear this shirt, man? Post it on your page for me. And yeah, I got you, John. Just send it to me. Matter of fact, he even paid for it. I was like, no, you got to pay for it. Just wear it and post it on Facebook for me. Get the ball rolling for me. Man, no problem. But then the next day or two, he posted a picture or whatever.
Okay.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Sadie Detroit was brought to life.
It is history, because there we go.
Yep.
We right here.
Stopping all violence everywhere.
And, I recently saw that you do so many things. Like, you support children. You did, at one point, sponsor some bikes. And
Yeah, I do that every year.
Every year. So,
Yeah.
talk to us about that. That's something huge, and people need to know about it. It can benefit people. It can help somebody out there. What locations and where do you go to make that happen?
I do it at Mac Alive Community Center.
Okay.
On Fisher and Mac.
Yeah.
And what made me start doing that, when I was growing up, it was a center called the Inner City Sub Center.
Okay.
We used to go to all the time. Shout out to my man Paul Taylor.
All right. Shout out, Paul.
Paul used to do a lot of stuff for the kids around there. He had bikes, food,
Yeah.
free lunches. Like if you had
school
nothing to
supplies.
eat.
I seen a bunch of stuff out there.
He
Yeah.
used to do a lot of stuff at this center. And then he started a basketball team. We used to
Okay.
play all the churches, the rec centers and stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff that I do now, I kind of piggyback off what he did for me.
Yeah, that's
because
awesome.
I didn't have a father.
Yeah.
My grandma couldn't really afford a lot of stuff, and I remember me not having a bike. Growing up, I used to run up and down the street. My friends riding their bikes. I used to run beside them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know how I feel for kids not to have. So
Yeah.
that's why I get a kick out of doing it. That's why I do it.
And I know you mentioned your father briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to talk a little bit about
I
that?
don't care nothing about it. I told you I'm an open book. I'm writing a book, so
You-
y'all get ready. I'm writing my book.
Don't tell them
so
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah.
into
Okay,
next.
okay,
Now I got to
okay.
transition,
All
okay?
right, all
But I
right.
did
You're
want you to
right,
talk
you're
a little bit about that too, because again, your story can help others, and again, with you, you have all of these amazing things that you have going on. That is a part of the story.
Yeah.
Right. And so, talk to us a little bit about how you actually met your dad.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Well, my dad stayed right next door to me and my grandma. Next
Yeah,
door
you
to my
told me
grandma's
this
house,
story.
right?
That's why I said people need to hear this.
I didn't find out he was my dad until I was 20.
Okay.
I grew up with three older brothers and 2 sisters. Didn't know they was my family.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it was deep. It was deep.
Yeah.
But how I met him. My Uncle James, he drink, right? He drink. He a heavy drinker. So it was a big party on the block, so my daddy down there bragging on how he take care of his kids and buy him this and buy him that and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Not knowing my uncle getting drunk. Not knowing my Uncle James getting drunk. My Uncle James, we call him Coon.
Oh,
He
my
getting
God.
drunk. So he spilled the beans. He
Yeah.
said, well, why you don't take care of that bastard baby my mama been taking care
Ooh.
of all this time?
Oh my
And that's how
God.
it came about, man. Everybody kind of knew. Well, they said my grandmother knew,
Okay.
which is his mother, my auntie who stayed across the street, and I think the oldest boy, which his name is Chuck.
So a few people knew, but
They knew,
you was the one who didn't
yeah,
know.
and then my Uncle James knew. My uncle.
Uncle James said, "I'm telling it
cool.
all."
Yeah, I repeat to my uncle, man. Him and my dad was real cool.
Yeah.
Because we grew up next. We was neighbors.
Right.
We grew up together. So.
Right. That's why I said that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Interesting that
Yeah,
you grew up, right next door, but you didn't know
But
until
he
you
didn't
got
know
a certain age, like
My
20
uncle
years
got
old.
fed up with all that old bragging stuff. He
Yeah.
said, "Okay, all right."
And I think the reason why I mentioned that is because you do so much with young boys. You're a mentor. Like, you just mentor them. I think, with your experience, that, changed your mindset of what not to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that, it comes with me not having kids of my own.
Yeah.
You know, and that kind of like, it helps that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
With
everybody
other
has a
boys.
calling.
Yeah.
I think you know, sometimes even with you not having children, you do have children. The ones that you mentor. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think sometimes, you know, men or women who think they're you know, because they don't have children, that you have a calling because you do mentor a bunch of them. So
Kids.
you got a lot of kids. You remember I told John Happy Father's Day. He's like, girl, I ain't got no kids. I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, you do. You got kids, the ones you mentor.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you
And
do.
it's
You know,
it's deeply
you
needed.
know.
It's needed, though. It's needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, I'm glad we talked about that a little bit. For sure, I had to bring that up. Like I said, Happy Father's Day. He's like, girl, I ain't got no kids. Yes, you do, sir. So let's go on to some other things you got going on because okay, we got the Mindful Mix podcast, right?
Yep.
You got the Mindful, but you also have basketball talk.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes, sir.
listen, and it's crazy right now because you know everybody want to hear about the sports, okay?
Uh-huh.
And so you do that, you know, you do the Mindful Mix podcast with me. You have your basketball talk. Talk about that because we want other people to hear about it and talk about because you talk to so many people
yeah.
and interview them. So
There you
tell them about when that comes out and when to look for it and all that good stuff.
Even under Save Detroit, I
Yeah.
try to highlight everybody. You
Yeah.
know, I try to highlight even, you know, we against each other so much in this city. I try to
Yeah.
change that narrative.
Oh my gosh,
You know, so
yeah.
I go around ask all the guys, the main guys. Well, not the main guys, but all the guys who play basketball. Give me 3 guys you played against that had that. It's really called had that shit. So, and if y'all talk about basketball,
what's it called now?
who had that shit?
Who
You know,
had that
had game, right? I don't care if you
Yes.
seen them play. I don't care if you played against them. You know, give me some guys.
Yeah.
You know, by me playing basketball, I know the whole city. You know,
Yeah.
from playing basketball sports. So it just fell right in place. I like to highlight people. I like to highlight, give them their roses while they're here.
Yeah, you do a
You know,
great
'cause
job with that.
We don't do that much. So.
Yeah.
And they getting a kick out. They starting to love it now. I'm getting guys calling me from out of town.
Yeah.
A couple guys from out of town been calling me want to do it. So it's cool. It's going great.
Yeah, so we're going to take a split second. I just want you guys to know that you can call in and talk to John, give him a shout out or whatever. You know, the number's 313-759-1568. Call in and say hello to the Mindful Mix podcast.
There we
Call
go.
in and give us some motivation. Call in and say what's up.
There you go.
Okay, call in.
Give
Y'all
us a
can
shout
call on
out.
in and give us a shout out. Again, shout out to our guy, Mr. Jason Lawson with Lawson Video Productions. Listen, he always taking care of us, okay? I got to shout my guy out,
Yeah,
okay?
Jason.
This is a
My
team
man.
right here. Whoop, whoop, okay?
Let me see that right quick.
Which one?
And if you call in, the third person that call in, Jason donated
Jason donated
to you.
$10. He said we giving away $10.
$10.
But we
Can
actually
I
do.
call in?
He said,
You gotta be number 3.
Jason, how you gonna call in for your $10 back? But you know the Mindful Mix podcast too. We do gift giveaways as well. So you know we do have a winner by the end of this month. The month is almost over, so we will have a winner by the end of this month. You know, like I said, today's show is all about the Chronicles of John, and I'm not done with him just yet. But I did want to let y'all know that you can call in again. That number is 313-759-1568 and shout him on out, you know, and say some things because there's been a lot of history that we've already heard from him in such a short time. And so I know we talked about Save Detroit and we talked about some things. You are also a motivational speaker. Like you don't even tell people. He don't even tell people that, y'all. What's wrong with him?
I'm working on that, y'all. That's just,
He's working on that too, okay?
yeah. Shout out to Focus Hope, man. They giving me my chance, so I'm working on that now.
Absolutely, and I think that that's a great thing, you know, and we have so many things in common because we both do that. You know what I mean? Like that right there, I'm a motivational speaker as well, and so many things in common. So I can relate to that. But John said, "Y'all, I'm taking my time with that," but because John always says that he's like. He gets shy and nervous in front of the cameras, but he can sit here and tell his whole story. I said, "You nervous, John?" He's like, "No,
not my own story.
Not my own story, but you know." But I think that that's great. Again, shout out to Focus Hope because they do give you an opportunity to come and he speaks, you know, and motivate men. Because I think you read with the Father's Day.
Yeah,
he was at a
Mr.
Father's
Hayes,
Day.
my man Hayes.
Yeah,
he run Focus Hope. He always give me an opportunity. He reach out to me every time he do something with the fellas.
Yeah,
and have me come up. He know I be nervous too, so he always hand me that microphone. So shout out to my man Hayes. Yeah.
Absolutely, shout out. You actually received an award too.
Yeah, it was at Focus Hope.
Yeah.
Yep. They gave me an award for.
He don't know I've been doing some research.
She did some
on him,
research.
y'all.
She been following me. She been watching me.
He
Y'all.
don't know I be doing that research.
For all the stuff I
okay?
do in the city, you know, for the kids and stuff like that. So they gave me an award.
I saw you when you received the award, and I love to see people who are so humble.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did, you guys, and I watched the whole video. What he did was when he went up and received the award, he received the award and kind of walked off slowly.
Trying to sneak off.
He tried to sneak off. It's like, if you don't get back over there and accept your award and let them praise you, you know what I mean, for a minute.
Because I don't do it for, attention or whatever. I like a caller. Yeah.
We got a caller calling in.
We got a caller.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's get it. Hey, how are you, caller? Who's calling?
Hi, everybody. This is Starlet.
Hey.
Who was that? The designer of my shirt?
That's right.
Absolutely, the designer of just a lot of things, probably.
Absolutely. Seriously.
Hey, I was trying to be the third caller, but I guess I'll be the first.
I was gonna take the $10 and bring it to the crib.
Well, I don't have too much to say, but I definitely wanted to give you guys a quick call and just give you guys some encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And just kind of just let you guys know that I really, really love the energy, the insight that you guys bring every episode. And keep up with the great work that you guys are doing. I think a lot of your episodes, they feel like a reset. Not
There you
just to
go.
me, I'm pretty sure it feels that same way to everybody else. So keep sharing and shining y'all light on various topics. We definitely need that. We definitely need the more positive podcasting.
Yeah.
And a lot of conversations. And, like you're sharing your story today, John, I'm hoping that, you touch somebody else, allow somebody else to kind of reflect on some things that they may have experienced in life and may have thought it was negative, but now, just seeing how you can turn those negativities or those setbacks or those downfalls into something positive. And so I just wanted to continue to give you guys that encouragement to, keep growing, keep touching on those subjects that a lot of people are not touching on, continue to be positive, continue to shine y'all light. And I love what you guys are doing, and don't stop, okay? Just keep going. And know that this is very necessary and is definitely needed. And I am proud of both of you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate that so much.
Appreciate you, Miss Williams.
Don't make me cry in here. Don't make me cry. She's amazing. We appreciate you so much. I appreciate
y'all
you so
keep
much.
going.
Thank you.
Thanks,
All right, so I was the first. Now y'all need two more, okay?
We need two more
We
for
need
sure.
2 more. All right.
Thank you.
All right, y'all.
All
Y'all
right.
have a good one.
You
Too.
too. That was, John's wife. She is amazing. She is encouraging. And when I tell you, like, for her, like, anything that's needed, like, for us with this podcast, she's on
Johnny
it.
on the spot.
Man,
Yeah, she
she's on it.
She
And
on
so that's another one of our big supporters. My husband is one as well. And
Yes, sir.
it's just, awesome to see, a team that has that support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we do have the support, and she's one of them, like I said, and my husband is one. And anytime we have something going on, they're right there.
They there.
They're right there. So
The
we
funny
do appreciate it.
I thank both of them when we was at the Western House. I just want to thank both of y'all for letting us do this.
I know, right?
But
It's
let
a
us
lot
do-
of work. It's a lot of work.
it's a
And
lot.
so,
It's a lot.
us talking their ears off, they're hearing things and our ideas and everything. And also, even, if we have challenges or whatever the case may be, they're right there.
They there.
And
They
they're
there.
listening. And we haven't had many challenges.
Yeah.
And I think it is because of the support that we receive from
It's been
them.
going smooth, too.
You
It's
know,
been
it
going
has
smooth.
been.
Yeah.
It's been a great journey
Yeah.
with you so far. Now, we're going to dive back in. And again, if we want to have some more callers, you guys can call in again at 313-759-1568. Call us. Like I said, any encouragement, shout out to John. Shout out to the podcast. You guys can give us a call in. So I know, thank you. Let's pass that over here because I know you need that. There you go. I have another question because,
Let's
again,
go.
like I stated, like you have so many things going on. And you're also getting ready to write a book.
Yes.
Man, I mean, this guy is just so many things.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm
okay,
trying.
so many things. His hands is in so many pots and just a lot of stuff going on. So I want you to talk to me about your book that you are starting. And what motivated you to go ahead and get that started?
Well, the name of the book is called The Journey of Orville's Son, which is my mom.
I love that.
And it's just going to take you on the journey for John. You know, it's a journey. It's a book of, the journey I've been on since I lost my mom, like we talked earlier, from the beginning to the end, up into Sadie Detroit.
Yeah,
so I'm going to take it that far.
I'm so glad that you're going to decide to do that because, again, just like what your wife stated as well, is that this type of stuff will help someone who probably can't open up, right? Or they can't express themselves about some things that's gone on in their life, the loss of someone, and not knowing this and that, because every family has secrets.
Yeah.
Every family, and so to be able to, and I love, because when you came in, I'm like, you nervous? You don't want to say something, what is it that you don't want to say? And to be someone to say, like, I'm an open book, and
you gotta release. I'm starting to learn. I'm not cutting you off. I'm sorry,
you're
but
good.
It's good to release and let it go. Because you'll ponder on it and it'll take you down. So I'm pretty smooth with it now. I'm good with it.
Absolutely, and I think
I accept it. I accept it.
100%. I think that's authentic. You're being yourself, and I think that's what draw people in the most. And I think that's why we have so much in common. But I feel like that's another thing that we have in common is just being authentic, and we do want to bring in we want to do topics that people will relate to. It doesn't have to always be negativity or anything like that. It can be something as simple as your story and the things that you've done and accomplished in your life that can help others and motivate them to move forward, because you probably don't even know how many people you're motivating right now, to be honest. Has there been any challenges in any of the things that you've had your hands in, lately, all of the things that you have going on, any challenges?
Like I said at the beginning of Save Detroit, it was a challenge. My peers and people I went to school with, family wouldn't support it, but outside of that, it's been, I haven't had no challenges.
Okay.
Yep, it's been running smooth.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
Even with the Mindful Mix podcast, it ran smooth. The first take we did was boom, boom, boom.
We didn't have to
stopped.
do
We
only did one take. I know, right?
So it's just, when stuff meant, and I'm starting to learn this in life, when stuff meant, it's just going to happen anyway. Yeah. It's going to naturally happen.
It is, and it's been great.
Yep.
And you guys, I don't even know if you know, like when we first started, we learned with Jason. And John is the one who found the spot. Like we went down to the Renaissance. That's what we were shooting at first, right?
It looked like a studio.
That's so funny because that's exactly where we were shooting. And we still shoot there sometimes every now and then, just because of the atmosphere. It's nice, and the lighting and all that kind of stuff. But
then we
got our guy. Yeah, it's right off the water. But but we ain't here with our guy. Yep. So you know what? Let's talk about some stuff that we did recently, which was the men versus women panel, right? So I hope everybody got an opportunity to watch that. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because that was probably another milestone in the Mindful Mix podcast. I mean, that drew in a huge crowd of people.
A following, too.
Right?
Yep.
And a following. And so I absolutely love that. And again, we will have another one, y'all, coming up in part two in September. We're going to have, if you guys have any questions or anything about it, the number's 313-759-1568. Y'all give us a call again. Again, we're going to have a part 2 of the men versus women, panel. But what you think about that? Because I
thought
that was
with it, I thought about it, and I'm like, we need something to get some eyes put on this. So I say, I was up at the barbershop, and I wanted to do it at Huntsville where we was at. The little room he showed us. I say, no, we need to be out. Yeah. So I asked my boy Woo. Shout out to Woo, y'all.
Shout out again
Black
to
Wall
Woo.
Street Grooming Salon. 14063 Gratiot.
Yes.
But anyway, my boy Woo, he's like, man, you can have it up here.
Yeah.
And the light went off. I said, well, I'm going to get 10. I'm going to say, Rachel, we're going to get 10 guys and 10 girls. Let's see how it go. And that, we ran it by Jason. Jason said, come on with it.
Jason said, come on.
With it. Let's do it. So, it turned out good. I think it did real good.
It did really well, and I think that, again, with us having a part 2, because it's on demand now. It's in demand.
It's heavy demand.
Listen, it's in demand now. So anyone interested to come into our next, men's versus women panel.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all need to come to it because
And it was
amazing.
respectful. It was, you know, good
It was.
dialogue.
Good conversation.
Good conversation.
People agreed to disagree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, those are the type of conversations that we need to have, you know. It's just adult conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's needed to be had where there's no negativity, but an understanding of one another. So again, if you guys are interested in coming out, we're going to have the date for September.
Yeah.
You know, and for our part 2. So I just had to throw that out there because it was awesome.
And when me and Rachel came up with the Mindful Mix podcast, we wanted to be a people's podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
A Detroit-based people podcast. And what best to do it to have people come in?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was 10 women, 10 guys?
Yeah, man, that thing was huge, okay? It was big.
It was good.
And hopefully we can get a bigger setting of people who's ever interested. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. We have so many things. We're also going to do a mix and mingle. I know we've been talking about that for a minute. So we're going to do a mix and mingle, you know, as well. And so we're going to come up with a date for that. Probably need Shawnee to help us out with that. Coming up with a date probably where we can actually do the mix and bingo. But that's going to be another huge event that we're going to be doing. And we're going to keep you guys posted. Now, again, like I told you all, like we are going to have a winner by the end of this month to, you know, to give some swag.
Yeah.
Right. And we're going to have some swag for the Mindful Mix podcast as well. So that's going to be coming up shortly. But in the meantime, you know, Save Detroit got the swag, okay? They got the swag, okay? So we're going to give out another gift with the swag. All right. So, and that's, again, one of our so it's going to be our top supporter. Our last winner was Maya. Congratulations again, Maya. You're all
Shout out to Maya.
Awesome. Yep. Always supporting us. Yep. Absolutely love her. And I believe Maya have her own business too. I'm going to have to bring her on the show.
There you go.
And again, you guys know that the Mindful Mix podcast supports businesses, okay? Yep. So we support businesses, even with Jason, like we're going to be running commercials as well. So if you are interested in commercials running during our show, we are going to be doing that as well. Yeah. And you have you want us to do that, you get in contact with myself or John, and we can get that set up for you. Again, we just did one, and it was an awesome commercial, but we're going to run that soon. But in the meantime, any business that's looking for promotion or marketing and things like that, we are able to do those things for you. Just reach out to us, okay?
And we got sponsorship packages too, y'all.
Yep, we do.
Don't forget that.
Absolutely. So sponsorship packages, we always want to throw that out there because the Mindful Mix podcast is, is booming, okay? I ain't even tell y'all.
We told y'all it was coming. We
did tell y'all, and now we are here.
Yeah, yep.
Is there any last words, that you would like to tell everyone or that you would like to say? I feel like with everything that you are doing, so much motivation there. Is there any words of encouragement for people who probably are struggling to move in the next level of their career or move into something, like volunteering or anything like that, or being a motivational speaker? Is there anything you want to let them know?
Yeah, my biggest thing is don't be scared to ask for help.
Yeah.
There's so much help out here, man. It don't have to be people around you. It could be strangers will be your biggest help.
Yes.
Like if you holding something in, if you want to do something, reach out to people that's doing it.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I'm learning. Yeah, a lot of stuff I'm learning is from other people.
Yeah.
I'm watching other people.
All right, we
got
got
another
a caller
y'all.
calling
Another
in.
caller.
All right. Hello, caller.
I think they hung up. Tell them to call back.
All right.
Call back.
I think somebody hung up.
586.
Yep, that number's 313-759-1568. We did have a caller, but they did hang up. But again, I want you guys to call. Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna get back to like I said, don't be scared to ask for help. There's some people out here willing to help, willing to be there for you. If you want to do something, just start it. Just start. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, tomorrow's not promised, and we see that every day. Yeah, we see that every day. So if you want to do something, you want to go to the next level, just start. Start. I don't care if it's your health, working out, starting a business, starting a podcast.
Whatever you want to do.
Just start. And then let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so happy that you said that because a lot of people are so, afraid to move into that next level and sometimes don't have that push to get to that next level. And I think just, sometimes just hearing it from people who's done it, can help out a lot.
And don't be discouraged, because it's going to be bumps and bruises and
bumps and bruises.
things going to happen, and you just got to keep going. I mean, that's what really saved me. I just know how to keep going.
Yeah.
Through it all, I just keep going, man.
Yeah, stay motivated and
There you
keep
go.
a positive mindset. I'm always talking about being positive and having a positive mindset anytime that I, say anything with Cash Talks and stuff like that. But just having a positive mindset can get you to the next level, you know. Uh-oh, we got a caller calling in. Hey,
y'all.
caller, let's get the caller.
Let's go.
Here we go. Hi there, caller. Who's calling?
Hi, this is Rob.
Hey, Rob.
How you doing, John?
Hey, what up, though?
This has been a great show. I tuned in a little bit late, but it's good to hear your story, man. I'm glad you got your story out there. You don't know just how you can reach some young man out there
Uh-huh.
who may be looking for a way out, looking for some influence, looking for that role model to turn their life around. And I have two quick questions for you.
Uh-huh.
First question is, with your platform, your Save Detroit platform, what would you say to that young man who comes and reaches out to you, say, hey, John, I'm trying to turn away from, let's say, a life of crime or an abusive family. I'm trying to turn my life around and get it back on the right track. What would you say to that young man
Ooh, that's
to
deep.
help
That's,
change their mindset?
Yeah.
for one, the rate I went, the route I went, getting away from stuff I was going through, he got to channel his energy to something else. Sports, writing. I would need him to channel to get away from what he going through. Honestly, that's the biggest thing. You got to get away from the situation you in, and you have to change your energy into something else. Like what saved me, like I always say, basketball saved me. The things that I was going through, I reached out to coaches. I started playing in little leagues around the city. So you have to really get away from your situation. If he's too young, he need to find a mentor. He need to find somebody to care for him. Those are the things. Some of the things I would tell him.
It's a great answer, man. Again, there's a lot of young men out here looking for stuff like that, and they just don't know who to turn to.
Yep.
And I'm a firm believer in thoughts become words and words become actions. And with your platform, you can change those thoughts, which will change those words and change those actions of those young men looking for a way out, man. So I appreciate and I respect what you're doing.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Now, the second question, this is going to be a tough one. We might fight over this one. Give me your GOAT. Give me your NBA GOAT.
LeBron James.
No, I think we about to fight, bro.
Why did I know? Why did I know that was coming?
Can't be. Can't be. Listen. I'm an old school guy. So I'm not gonna say Jordan. Jordan not my GOAT.
Okay.
My favorite player is Zeke. It just doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah. Zeke was a man.
But my GOAT, if you look at it from a historical perspective, my GOAT is Kareem. I don't think you can beat that, man. In high school, his high school team won 71 games in a row.
Yep.
3 state championships.
Yep.
Then he went to college, 3 national championships, and they changed the rules because of him.
Because of him. Yeah.
Okay.
Then he got to the NBA and won 6 rings and 6 MVPs. It don't get no better than that, man.
Yeah.
It just don't.
What's his name? Rock?
No, that's my husband.
Oh, that's Rock.
That's Rock.
Rock. But I'm going to be honest with you. It's more or less with me with LeBron is 80-20. It's what he do off the court that really got me tied into LeBron.
Oh, I respect that.
There
I
you go.
respect that. I agree with you 100% on that one.
Even
Now,
like
from that standpoint, he got Jordan beat all day.
right.
He does. He got Jordan beat all day. Jordan is little,
Yeah.
LeBron got to beat all day.
All
he got to beat
day.
all day in that
All
aspect.
day. So it really ain't.
Yes, sir.
It really ain't his game. Rock is honestly what LeBron do off the court. That really, his story kind of set into my story. It was just him and his mom. But he still have his mom. But he made it through. His mother was his biggest support. He didn't have no family like that. So, it kind of caught my eye with him as far as his journey, actually. And the boy bad on the court, but his journey alone got me tied into him.
I agree. Having no father figure there and to accomplish the things that he's done.
Yep.
He started his own school. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Off the court, he got them. He got most of them beat. For that matter.
He got all of them beat.
He does. He really does. But listen, I I have love and respect for you both.
Yep.
This is a great show.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
love
man.
the podcast, and I'm supporting you 100%.
My man.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
honey.
All
Now,
right.
thank you. Now Now
Shout
there
out-
we go.
shout out, yeah.
That's the husband right there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I'm telling you, when it comes down to the husband and the wife, for sure, we're
They there.
100% supported. Okay. And listen, that's another basketball guy. Y'all just haven't gotten
I
a chance
see,
to have
I
any
see.
conversations
He
yet.
came with, I know he a basketball guy when he brought up Kareem.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he gonna say Jordan or
Listen,
something like that.
He used to play
Yeah.
basketball too.
Oh, okay, all right.
So you never know. Y'all might
Yeah,
can
yeah.
play together, but
Uh-huh.
that's a basketball guy for
Yeah,
sure.
I know it
For
because he broke
sure.
Kareem down. So
Yeah, man, that's one. So y'all can get into hours and hours of conversation.
basketball,
You know, so absolutely. So thank you so much, babe, again for calling in. Thank all of you all for tuning in to the Mindful Mix podcast. Again, this was all about the Chronicles of John Williams. You know,
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you being open
Yeah.
to the interview. And I think everyone out there who's been tuning in appreciate your openness and being, authentic and genuine.
Yeah.
Right? And you've been like that since we've been working together, since I've known you. Because we've been knowing each other, they don't
Since
even
high
know,
school.
since high school,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Living in the same neighborhood
Yeah.
as well.
Rachel Van Dyke, y'all.
Okay, y'all know it. Y'all already know. KE
Yeah.
for sure, is where I went. But, thank you for that. And, and of course, this is the podcast.
There you
But you being open and sharing all of that stuff was amazing.
Yeah. So y'all be on the lookout for my book. It's
Yep.
called The Journey of Orbel's Son. So be on the lookout for it, y'all.
Yeah, it's coming to y'all, okay?
Yep.
All the way live, John, it's coming. All right, and again, keep up the amazing work, everything that you're doing. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to the Mindful Mix podcast. We appreciate all of you. We are going ahead and getting out of here. Y'all have a
Signing out.
fantastic day.
Peace out, y'all.
See y'all.